Oh, perfect. Some Dean Martin on my old AM radio. Alright, anyway, sorry about the mess in here. Like I said, we're moving stuff from one bathroom to the other so we can kind of work on redesigning the other one. What you want to do to get ready for this stuff is, now that your razor is assembled, you're going to want to take this stuff, which you don't have yet, but it's the part 2 coming of your birthday gift. This stuff is called Proraso, and this is called a pre-shave balm or a pre-shave cream. And you want to take this stuff and open it up. And Proraso is some great shit. It just comes from Italy. It's imported, and it's a little expensive, which is why I've got you some of this stuff, and it'll last you a long time. You take this shit, and you put it, you rub it into your face against the grain of your beard with a little bit of water. And it's oily, and the shit smells like Vicks 44, or Vicks, not 44, Vicks Vapor Rub. And you want to get this baby in there real good. Now, some people say you don't need a pre-shave oil, or a pre-shave balm, or a pre-shave whatever, cream. I sometimes use it, I sometimes don't. What you really want to do is you want to basically shower before you do this stuff. And then you'll be alright. Oh, you know, the kids are getting anxious now. But you'll have some of this stuff coming, this Proraso pre-shave, and then you're going to have some of this coming, which is actually the Proraso menthol eucalyptus menthol soap. This stuff is, I've got some of this, which is the menthol eucalyptus. I've got the sandalwood. I've got some what's called Taylorville Bond Street lemon lime, and then some traditional soaps here that you mix up and stuff. These are more like creams than they are soap. But this is what you've got right here. So we're going to deal with what you got right here. So you take your brush, which has been soaking in your water, and then you start making a little bit of a lather here. This Vanderhagen soap, believe it or not, for as cheap as it is really good stuff. I mean, it's not the greatest, and it's not the worst. There's a lot of people that review it. They say, "Oh, it's just cheap. It's terrible stuff." It's actually not bad if you know what you're doing with it. Like this puck in here costs about $1.50 or whatever at Walgreens. This costs about $15. These are about 10 or 12 a piece plus shipping. And then in here I've got Colonel Conk's Bay Rum, you know, like from Scent of a Woman. Bay Rum, Charlie, Bay Rum. That's what's in here. And the stuff is great. So, you make a lather. You're going to take this brush, which is basically, it's a synthetic brush. And you get it in here and you get a good mix going. And really work it around. Now these are hard pucks, so they take a while to kind of lather. In the meantime, that pre-shave that's been sitting on your face is going to start feeling like your face is burning up a little bit. And that's a good thing. It means that your pores are opening up. Don't mind the kids in the bathroom next door, because they are going crazy. And what you're going to get is you're going to start to get a real nice lather in here. So the soap is going to start turning into almost like a shaving cream. And you can kind of flush it up and down a little bit. Probably want to add a little bit of water. I've noticed that this soap tends to dry fast, meaning that you put it on your face and it dries like a foamy shaving cream. So you want to keep it a little bit moist. Not too moist. You don't want a lot of bubbles and stuff in here, but that's probably a little runny, but it's probably pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there. I'm going to wet my face, and then I'm going to put this stuff on my face, and I'll be right back, and I'll show you how to do that. All right. Okay. So now my face is kind of wet. You just put some water on it. This is your brush with the lather on it. And then what you do is you want to try to get your bristles to stand up. So you want to rub it on your face and get it to work in all your directions on the grains of your face. There isn't a lot of scent to this stuff. It just smells like soap. But get it on there. Some people want to, work it one direction. Some people work it another. I like to work it in all directions so that if your beard is like mine, which I'm assuming it is, you're going to have that Serbo-Italian hair, which is like stiff, coarse Brussels. There. You still got a lot of lather left on there. That's some good stuff. Like I said, this stuff is, for as cheap as it is, it's not bad. All right. You go to work here. This is your Merkur 34C razor. All right. Try to do this here as I can. Now you want to get this thing, like I said, if you've been used to a cartridge razor, which is one of these, you just kind of go like this, and you're done in about 5 minutes, maybe less. This thing, yeah, it'll get it down. It won't get you very close. This thing is a machine. This thing will, if you don't handle this thing right, it'll kick the shit out of your face. So you got to be careful what you're doing with this. So you take this thing and you put it where your sideburns are, is usually where I start. You line it up, and then you kind of easy. You're going to do several passes with this baby. And this stuff, that shaving cream really works, or shaving soap really works wonders. Oh good, now they're playing some Sammy Davis, man. We got it all going here today, baby. And you use both edges. That's why it's called a double-edged razor. So you should go this way against the grain, or with the grain. You want to go with the grain first, and then you want to go sometimes cross the grain like this. And that'll kind of, the trick to this really is like a cartridge razor, like a Mach 3 or the Fusion or all that kind of crap. You get 3 blades on the sucker, so it knocks it all down at once. But it can also whack your face to hell. This thing, you got to do it in several passes, but you got to do it right. So you want to keep your face wet. So you got it going cross-side. After going down, then what you want to do is take this baby. You want to be careful here. That's why the pre-shave is kind of nice, is it's got the oils to get your beard kind of softened. And I shave every day for the most part, so I'm just doing stubble here. But still, you can hear it. Now I'm using a Astra blade in here, which is my everyday blade, my General Motors blade, man. And like I said, 2 sides. So you do that on both sides of your face, and once you're done with that, like I said, down here in your neck, some people go down first, like this, and then they go back against it. Either way, it really doesn't matter as long as it works well for you. So you want to keep the lather on your brush, and you want to keep your face wet, if you can, with water and lather, because that'll do the trick, man. Trick is to keep your face slick. So I'm going to do this up again, and I'm going to come back for cleanup of part 3, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, my man?